Welcome to Garden Sanity. Today's video is going to be short and sweet because it's an easy one. This is how to deadhead your perennial dianthus. And this goes the same for annual dianthus as well. It's just that usually when the annual dianthus is done, it's done for the season. Perennial dianthus, especially this one by Proven Winners, which is Paint the Town Magenta, is a reblooming variety. So if you deadhead it, you will consistently get more flowers throughout the summer. It won't be as big as the first flush, which as you see here, this was the first flush, and now you have all these dead stems. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use these SNIPS. Now these are by Fiskars. I like using these a lot. You can also use scissors because these stems are so tiny. But what's great about these is not only are they super sharp, but they also come with a nice little top that fits nicely over the blades, and so you can just have it protected like this. These come in a 2-pack for about 20 bucks. You can get a single one for 11, so I think the 2-pack is better. And you're literally going to just snip off all the stems. Now, if you have 1 or 2 blooming, like you see here, you can try to be careful to keep those blooms. Or if you have a ton of them, like I did in the back, I just kind of took my pruners and grabbed them a whole bunch at once and just took them off with my pruners because it was, again, like I said, a larger clump of them. However, what's nice about doing it one by one is you can get down close and really see, for example, right here, that's a new bloom. So I don't want to just cut that off willy-nilly. I want to keep that. Doing this can actually be quite meditative and a very satisfying project to do. Here's another one that is a new bloom. And why it's satisfying is because you end up having a good endpoint. You know when you're done because it's nice and pruned back. Now I just accidentally cut a flower off, which I didn't mean to do, but it happens. All right, so that one is done already. Just a couple more over here. You have some blooms here. And that's how easy the first one was to do. Now let's do the second one. All right, this one I'm going to start from the back for no reason other than I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to see what's going on. Sometimes when you start from the front, you may miss some of them. I actually don't want to cut off all the buds that I see. And that's the thing, if you don't deadhead them, they will rebloom, but it'll take a little bit longer because you got all these seed heads and the plant does start to think a little bit that maybe, you know, it's time to go to seed. But if you cut the seed heads off, the plant says, oh, okay, want some more flowers? Sounds good. And I don't want to get, I've got marshmallow, what are these called? These are actually bubblegum candles. They're not marshmallow Veronica, they're bubblegum candles Veronica that are right next to these. And I did that on purpose for a couple of reasons. One, it was the same color family. And so that's nice to emphasize that color in front of the little lime hydrangeas, which won't bloom till a little bit later in the season. And 2, because the bubblegum candles bloom a little bit later, they're in bloom now, just after the first major flush of the Paint the Town Magenta. So what's really nice is these are finished with their first major flush. And what I'm doing here is I'm just taking, it's easy to pull up most of the dead seed pods and just put them, stick them right behind the plant. You know, I mean, you don't have to really worry about that. Let me do the other one here. You don't have to really worry about, I mean, these aren't going to seed around or anything like that. Just, you can just dump them in the ground, in the garden, add a little bit of nice mulch. If you don't like the look of it, you can toss them too. But it's very easy to clean these up, and it's really, like I said, super satisfying. And now you have nice new plants. There's a couple back here, one more there. And now let me show you what these look like. So these are very short to the ground perennials, and they do very well for me. And here's what they look like now. You see how quick that was? Just to clean them up. Like I said, you can see that there are a few buds there that are getting ready. And these will produce, like I said, on and off all season, usually all summer into early fall. And they are right next to some geranium roseanne. This is a Japanese helleri behind it. And then these are the bubblegum candles Veronica on the other side. Let me pull away and you can see what it all looks like. And you have the little lime hydrangeas that aren't ready yet to bloom going down the bed, but meanwhile in front you have some nice pink color. So that is how easy it is to deadhead your dianthus. It's a quick project on those days especially that you don't feel like gardening. Get out there and just do this and you'll feel really accomplished. It helps with garden sanity. So until next time, happy gardening.